Hey guys, your old pal Brian. The first flight of the day is going to be the Beaver. It's not everybody. 12.5. Wait a minute, I do show everybody my Beaver, so never mind on that one. Fixing to have to be serious about the dog. No.
Flaps down.
No. Stay. Stay.
Flaps down.
Stay.
12.5 volts. Flaps down.
A little wind out of the east.
Flaps down. Flaps up.
I'm going to have to work with her a little bit more on staying. It could be deleterious to her health,
6 volts.
chasing these little airplanes. I think I need my wife to help me. That's what I'll do. It's hard to push the be good button on the collar and get your ass in the air at the same time.
11.8 volts.
So I took the Cinema CG35 up for a fly yesterday. Twice. The first time I couldn't figure out, I don't know what happened. I think the plug wasn't plugged in or whatever into the left rear prop. But once I flipped it over and tried to beat itself to death there in the driveway, it worked perfectly. Then I went ahead and did all the FPV stuff on the little screen, and it turned out real well. And this morning I was going to slip out and knock out a goggled version of the FPV flight, and that failed miserably because it appears I left the camera on all night. So we'll see what this afternoon brings me, and if I can't carry that thing out for a fly this evening before it gets dark. If not, it's always tomorrow morning. First thing I notice is that the I'm gonna turn FE down. First thing I notice is that the
11.5 volts.
servo connecting to the roll is just awful. Now I gotta look at it when it's on and see if it doesn't tighten it up. I have some measures to try to help it be more stable.
11.4 volts.
To include making a very large plastic shim for that servo roll and grease it up with pool lube. Or just disable it altogether. I don't know that I need to dick around with a roll.
11.4 volts.
Also, how it's attached to the bottom. You can actually make a shoe out of a credit card that'll fit in there and then dampen it with ear protection, foam ear protection, which damn sure works. Ellie, come!
11.3 volts.
Hey, troubles. So, going to get in a few flights this morning before I go out on the boat with friends. This is my third weekend off in a row.
11.1 volts.
That's why I don't fly for the most part. I got to join the world of the living. And that doesn't include doing this very solitary sport.
11 volts.
Starting to get 7-knot winds up. Yes, I know you folks in the Midwest, your asses are bleeding for me, but you know, out of preference, I just soon I'd have to fight the airplane the entire time, so I like to get out here at sunup. But I spent that time dicking with my Cinema
11.2 volts.
Bob's brand DJI Phantom. And then it occurred to me that the little red light didn't turn on, indicating that the camera was on. I'm like, man, how'd I leave that damn thing on all night?
11.1 volts.
Really, it's kind of a two-hit wonder, I think, because the onboard camera battery, it's got to be tiny. I really don't know of a way to power it other than how it's being powered now, which I prefer it to be powered on board.
11.1 volts.
I do, however, I have a step-down dealio, little step-down voltage to 5 volts if its input is 5 volts. Power that bitch in the battery, do a little reverse engineering.
10.9 volts.
God, the screws are small though. Oh, when I was flying the Beaver yesterday, the battery that was low was my receiver or transmitter. It's time to get another.
10.8 volts.
Yeah, it's good time to bring this thing in. I'll probably never get any of this on video because of the bullshit copyright issues that Vimeo apparently doesn't worry with. Landing.
11.3 volts.
I'll take it. No. So I did some beach takeoff and landings with the Tundra yesterday, and that resulted in a wet motor. Goofball.
Throttle disabled. 11.3
But
volts.
it's doable, and I tell you, it's doable up on that little grass hill too. Alrighty, flight number 1. See if I can knock out 8 before my guests get to my house. Back in a few.